Hey, what's going on, y'all? My name is Candace Rawls. I am half of Wealthy and Relaxed. My husband is the other half. And here at Wealthy and Relaxed, we help first generation millennial professionals get real with themselves to start building wealthy habits. We want you to live a wealthy life and not just financially wealthy. We want you to be holistically wealthy. And that means being well in your mind, body, soul, finances, and your relationships. So just the whole you and not just your finances. Today, I want to talk to you about getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. Because for me, one mindset that I had to change was that if something doesn't come easy to me, then that just means that it's not for me. I'm like, nope, I don't want it. It's not coming easy. It just wasn't meant for me. It's not my ministry, right? But I had to realize that when I am trying new things, I'm not always going to be great at them. And that's okay. And that I can learn to get better, right? I think sometimes we forget that. Sometimes when we're trying new things, suddenly we forget all the other things that we have learned, that we have mastered, that we have become great in, because now we're at the bottom of the ladder, right? We're at the bottom, but we used to be at the top of a ladder somewhere else, but now we're starting a new journey, and we just sometimes forget about all the things that we once didn't know about mastering something, but we were able to master it, right? Sometimes we forget about that. So I want to read this quote from Issa Rae that inspired this video. She said, all new things genuinely feel uncomfortable. And now you have a journey to get comfortable with it. And this is so true. Everything that you started that was new, there was a time where you weren't comfortable with it. But guess what? You didn't give up. You kept going. And that is how we're able to get better. That's how we're able to build confidence. And sometimes we think that confidence is just going to come. We're just supposed to feel confident when we're doing something. But confidence is built over time. Confidence comes from you failing, from you trying, from you getting back up and incrementally making changes, making progress, working on yourself, growing. It comes from all of that. That is how you get confidence. And I was listening to, if y'all know me, I just love inspiration and motivation. I would start my day off with sermons and just inspirational messages. And one podcast that I love for inspiration is Jay Shetty's On Purpose podcast. So make sure you guys go check out his podcast. There's so many great life-changing interviews on that channel. And so recently, he had an episode with I think her name is Lisa Bayou. Yeah, she was on an episode. One mindset shift that she adopted into her life was, I can get good at anything. And this is a great mindset to have when it comes to getting comfortable with something, because your mindset is going to play a big role in how you're showing up to this task, to this goal that you're trying to achieve. If you don't believe that you can do something, you're going to have a really hard time even trying to do it. So your mindset is kind of like it's like what's it called? Like if it was like a ship, it's like steering you. When you don't have the right mindset, it's going to be hard for you to go, to accomplish this goal, because your mindset is steering so many of your choices and your actions. And so if you are already showing up defeated, how are you going to get better? So that's why I just love this mindset shift that she adopted. And she started telling herself, I can get good at anything with focus, with practice, with incremental daily progress and changes. I can get good. And, even when it comes to like my fitness journey, I just recently downloaded and started paying for the Peloton app. And I used to always tell myself that I'm not a runner. That was something, I was a mindset I used to tell myself. And you just have to be careful of the things that you're saying to yourself, because you actually start to believe these things and they start to affect your life. Because if I'm telling myself I'm not a runner, guess what? Somebody asks me to run outside, I'm like, I'm not running, because what? I'm not a runner. So I had to start realizing, being aware of the things that I'm telling myself that I'm not, because that was affecting how I was showing up in my daily life. So I got rid of that I'm not a runner. I downloaded the Peloton app and I've been doing their boot camps. And baby, when I tell you, they have been getting me all the way together. Their 30-minute boot camps, I love them because it has like my favorite. It's mixing cardio and strength training, and I love strength training. So being able to mix the cardio and strength training together has been a game changer for me. If I would have kept that mindset that I'm not a runner, like maybe I wouldn't have even been open to trying Peloton. So I had to adjust my mindset, like, you know what, I can run, I can be a runner, right? And now I've been running on the treadmill at like 7.5 speed, 8 speed, and before I couldn't even imagine myself running at that fast amount of speed because I'm used to just going and walking at 3.5, or maybe the pushing it to like 4 or 5. Now I'm jogging at 5, and now I'm going up to like 7.5, 8 in speed, and I'm just noticing that I am getting better. And I can get good at anything with focus, with dedication, with incremental progress, and working on myself in the mornings and through my routine, and just getting that practice in. Over time, I will get better. Over time, I will become confident in whatever I'm trying to accomplish. So maybe you're in a season of your life right now where you don't feel capable of doing something. Maybe you've been telling yourself that you're not capable of something, and I want you right now to stop telling yourself that you're not capable, because you too can get good at what you put your mind to. You can get good, you can grow, you can incrementally get better over time. And at Wealthy and Relaxed, we help our clients create custom morning routines. And if they're coming to us and they're trying to reach a goal in a certain area, we are helping them create a morning routine that's going to help them reach this goal daily, step by step, by showing up for themselves, by working on their mind, body, soul, their finances, and their relationships. Over time, they're building this confidence. Over time, they're incrementally making progress, and they're able to now build that confidence and reach the goals that they want to achieve. So, that's my message for you today, is just get comfortable with the uncomfortable, because as soon as you start showing up, as soon as you start changing your thoughts around this goal that you're trying to accomplish, as soon as you start, building daily tasks around how you're going to accomplish this new goal, you start implementing that into your life, sooner or later, guess what? You are now comfortable, because you're no longer in that uncomfortable stage, because now it has just become a part of who you are. It's become a part of your life. You've fallen in love with the journey, and now you just realize that you too can learn and get good at anything that you're training for and putting your mind to. I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope that if you are like I said, in a season where you're trying to learn something new, first just start to monitor what you're telling yourself around this new task. Are you telling yourself good thoughts? Are you telling yourself thoughts that are empowering you and that are going to make you feel good and that are in alignment with where you're trying to go? Or are you sitting there telling yourself negative things, telling yourself that you're not capable, like telling yourself that, who am I to do this? Are you having negativity and just doubting thoughts? Those thoughts that you're thinking are only weighing you down, and they're not helping you get to the goals that you want to reach, that the goals that you want to achieve, to become the person you want to become in your life. So really start paying attention to the words and the thoughts that you're thinking about yourself. And what I've been doing is just getting into the habit of noticing when I am thinking negative, because then I can think the opposite. I can think of more empowering, and I could choose a better thought. And meditation really does help me with this. And in the morning routine, we do have a meditation in there, because it just helps you become aware. It helps you become aware of your emotions, become aware of your thoughts, become aware of your body when you're not in your relaxed state in your real life. It's just meditation has just helped me so much and benefited me in my life. I'm gonna have to do a separate video on the benefits of meditation. Start first by empowering yourself, noticing what thoughts that you're thinking, what thoughts do you need to let go of, what do you need to change and rewrite your narrative around this goal that you're trying to accomplish. First, start there, and then start to practice and get better at whatever goal you're trying to achieve, right? If you're trying to work on your finances, for example, you're not just going to be good at your finances overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to take time, but it first starts with your thoughts, being aware of what you're telling yourself about your money. And then once you're aware of what you're telling yourself about your money, now you can start researching, okay, how do I get better at money? Maybe you start buying books. Maybe you take a course. Maybe you start learning about how to budget. And then just over time, you start getting better with your money over time. But it is a process. So while you're going through that process, you are going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be uncomfortable until it starts to feel normal, right? You have to create a new normal for yourself. Like, think about when the pandemic happened. When the pandemic happened, none of us knew how to handle the pandemic, right? We were like, oh my gosh, what is this happening? We have to wear a mask. This is so uncomfortable. I can't breathe in this mask. Where do I even get the mask from? And now, years later, we're deep in the pandemic. We're like pandemic pros now. We know where to get the mask. We found the comfortable ones that work for us. People styling them with their outfits. I saw somebody with a Chanel mask, like a Gucci mask. Like, we have just come, we went from being uncomfortable to getting comfortable, because why? We learned along the way. And that's exactly what you're going to have to do to achieve the goals that you want to achieve in your life. So I'm just here to tell you, get comfortable with the uncomfortable, and then sooner or later the uncomfortable will no longer be uncomfortable. You'll be comfortable in that, and you'll be comfortable, and you'll be reaching the goals that you actually want to reach. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you found value in it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you sign up for our email list. We have a free mini course for you to sign up. It's called the Getting Real mini course. We're going to dig deep and ask you some real questions so that you can start showing up as the person that you want to become in your daily life. So make sure you sign up for that in the description box below. And until next time, I will see you later. All right. Bye.